would worry about putting it up on a website for it to be public. And I wonder what you could say to them that might reassure them.
Okay, sure. Okay, so did you all hear that? The question was, what if you're very protective about your business idea? I'm going to answer that in two ways. First thing is, if you are overprotective about your business idea, crowdfunding ain't right for you, because other people you're going to have to promote this. You're going to want as many people as possible to see your business idea. Here's the second thing. After 6 years of being in business, after raising billions for companies, I found one thing, that there's very few ideas that haven't been thought of before. The difference between an idea and a business is not how good the idea is, it's the execution. You could give your idea, I could give you I've got a great idea. I'll tell you what, why don't you go and set up a crowdfunding business? Great idea, yeah? But the number of people that can actually take an idea and turn it into a reality is why they're investable businesses, because it's about team, it's about execution, it's about understanding a good business model. It's not the idea. Here's what I found. Get your idea out there, pitch as many people as possible. You will attract the team, you will attract the funding, you will attract the team around you that can make it happen. If you want to keep your idea as a secret, then keep it as a secret. The only ideas that, in my opinion, that could be kept as secrets are ones where you've invented something. Maybe you're a NASA scientist and you've created a cure for cancer and you need to protect the pill or something like that. But I guarantee you, your app, your business idea, 1 million people are trying to do it right now, but the difference between you and them is execution. And how you execute on things is going out and pitching your ideas out there and getting as much traction to it as possible. If you don't believe me, don't use crowdfunding. We take a success fee out of every company that successfully raises finance. There's no upfront fees. We have training on how to get yourself investment ready, that's option. But we're in the business of trying to get as much money in the hands of entrepreneurs and businesses, the right entrepreneurs and businesses as possible. So we've aligned our success with you being successful. If you don't raise finance, we don't charge nothing. Yeah.
What sort of timescales are we talking about?
Sorry?
What sort of timescales are we talking about to get investment?
Okay, the question was, what type of timescales are we talking about to get investment? So some crowdfunds have raised all their finance in 10 days. Some of them. Most, if you're doing a crowd investment, you probably look at about 90 days of putting your pitch up there. Here's what we found. Once you get your first 43% of your business funded, and that comes, by the way, sorry, there's something really vital that I didn't add. This is new money. This is new forms of money. This isn't angels, venture capitalists, and redistributing their money. This is people can invest as little as £10 in you. And you can have, lots and lots you reach out to your first degree connections, your second degree connections, you get that moving, and then after you reach 43%, typically crowdfunding then teams to reach out on its own and fill in the gap of the last 53. So I don't want you to think that you just put your pitch on the platform and then suddenly loads of people want to give you money. You've got to work hard at this. It's an easier way of raising finance, but raising finance is still, something that you have to put some effort into, okay? So typically 90 days max we give you. If you haven't raised it in 90 days, then we won't continue. The question was, is it only for people with good credit rating? Yeah. Crowd loans, if you're borrowing the money, you've got to have a good credit rating. Don't apply if you don't have one. Crowdfunding, you're not going to ever repay the money. You're not giving away equity. All you have to do is deliver upon your promise. Your credit rating's irrelevant. In terms of crowd investing, what we're more concerned about, because most entrepreneurs, look, we're here taking risks. We don't have good credit ratings. Most of us have taken all of our effort, maxed out on credit cards just to try and make a difference in the world, right? If you want a good credit rating, then go get a job and take on credit cards. That's how you get a good credit rating. But most people seeking equity finance, what we're more concerned about is your ability to pitch a good investment case, rather than your ability to have a good credit rating. So loans, good credit rating. Equity, we want to see you are who you are. We want to see protect against that. In terms of crowdfunding, you never need to repay the money. You just got to get people to put money into your ideas. Okay? How do we ensure that we all investors are genuine investors? Well, what we've done is we've taken the best processes from investment banking and retail banking, stripped out all the cost and put them into this platform. Other crowdfunding platforms will allow anonymous people to invest with usernames and no photo. Through our platform, you have to go through the same process that you would go through if you would qualify for a credit card. So we'll put you through an anti-money laundering check. We'll put you through a check, and you have to have your real photo and your real name in order to get to the process where you can actually invest. So we appreciate that you may not want certain people investing in your ideas. 10,000 people investing in a crowd fund, there's no legal relationship. It's just you delivering your rewards. In a crowd investment, when you're offering equity, there's a legal obligation there. You're going to have a relationship. We built the platform so you can manage that relationship very easily by just emailing all your shareholders at the same time and stuff like that. But you will know who they are because everyone has to go through a check, and you'll see their identity on the platform. We're not doing forums when you can be anonymous and photos. You would do when you invest. You register with BnkToTheFuture.com, a very easy process. You go through the checks, and you simply transfer the money just like you would through Google Checkout. You can put as little as £10 in, up to 100 grand, whatever you want to invest. People are investing big sums, small sums. And so we manage that whole process. We put it in an escrow account, which is completely separate from our account. And once you successfully raise the finance, the money is then transferred to the entrepreneur from a separate account. And if you don't raise finance, it's all given back to investors. It's all or nothing. So you've got to reach the target because we don't want half-funded business. We don't want to, if you need 100 grand, you need 100 grand. We don't want to give you 50 grand and struggle. So you've got to reach your funding target as well, and we manage that whole process for you. So we go through, we've got a very rigorous compliance process that we've had to go through for the last 2 years in order to do this in a compliant way. If anyone would like to connect with me, ask me any questions, start using these social networks. They're going to become really important to you. There's my Twitter ID. There's the hashtag if anyone would like to talk about what we're up to and see what everyone else is doing.